Hey guys, Jeremy Piccott here, and I want to take you through a case study on how we just saved a company $72,000 a year in reoccurring revenue, and then we reinvested a fraction of that back into advertising and brought in a ton of people that were looking for heat pumps. So I'm going to share my screen with you here. Now, when you work with us, we do have a two-step process. First, we do a financial baseline assessment, and that's going to spit out something like this. When we first brought this company in, this is an HVAC company, they said that their business was doing great. They had about $770,000 in revenue per year. Jobs were flowing. They were even thinking about buying some trucks. When we did a deep dive, we found out that their cash on hand was $4,600. Now, they thought they had about $80,000 in the bank. They had about $523 a day in payback loan repayments. Their business was actually about 9 days from going bankrupt if they didn't bring any money in. Now, they thought they had $77,000 in the bank. That means it was actually overstated by $73,000. So $73,000 never actually made it to their account, even though it was marked as paid, some of it 9 months old. They had spent almost $400,000 in phantom money with not really anything traceable. They had $123,000 that people owed them for jobs they'd already done. And they had a bank loan for $6,000 that was actually totaling close to $40,000 after the interest was tacked onto it. The worst part, this place had a bookkeeper. They were costing $425 a month, and they didn't notice any of this. So the first thing that we recommended is like, hey, look, we need to take over your bookkeeping. We're going to do it for $200 a month. That's going to save you $225 a month right off the bat. When we did a little more digging and we put tracking in place, we found out that the radio ad that they had been doing for the last 9 months hadn't had any tracked sales. They had a cold caller for the last 2 months, no tracked sales as well. And the receptionist we were actually able to replace overseas for $1,900 less. So in the first conversation, we were able to save this company over $6,000 reoccurring revenue. That's like $72,000 a year. As for the loans, because cash felt tight, they had to get some payday loans every now and then just to make payroll and stuff like that. $523 a day. So what we recommended was get aggressive on debt collection, pay this off immediately. So not only did we save the $6,000 here, but this is actually like $15,000 a month, which was going out into debt repayment. So after we cleaned that up, that's when we recommended, hey, look, let's take $1,000, put it into something that's actually working. And it spit out 57 people who were looking for heat pumps and mini splits. So first we want to save you the money, and then we want to get in front of people where they already are, using the money that we've already saved you, just a fraction of it. Where we advertise is going to look different for everybody, depending on you and your style of your business. We can also book appointments for you if you don't have time to follow up the leads. And we can make you a local celebrity if you'd like to get behind the camera. This is really great because then people know, like, and trust you before you get there. So what I'm proposing right now is that we will show you the savings and the action plan before you actually pay us anything. So what we want to do is we want to come in, we want to do a quick assessment, figure out where we're at, figure out if there's any money that we could save you, could be substantial. Like this was a $72,000 conversation that they'd still be paying if they didn't take action with what I'm offering you right now for free. I'm offering to sit down, do an assessment, do the dive, show you the action plan before you actually spend any money with my company. So click the button. I'm going to send you a calendar link. That's going to let you book in with me or my team. They're going to take you through it and show you what we can do for you. Thank you.